Hello everyone, I'm Baruffy1322 and welcome to another week of Content Creator live stream track testing, showcase, racing fun. This time we're on Xbox, as always, in the second Saturday of the month. Yes, I was a little bit late because I didn't have Xbox Live, so I had to get that, and then when you get Xbox Live, you have to restart the console before you can then access anything because it's stupid. So yeah, a little bit late, but we're in the session. We've got everybody ready to go. 7 tracks to go through once again. And yeah, the links for all of these are in the description as always, in the order in which we play them. We're going to play through some tracks, have some fun, do some good racing. Thank you, Sparksy, for becoming a member.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Before the stream started. Very much appreciate it. And let's go for the neon. And let's do it. When you submit a track, is it supposed to make you sign into Google? Yes. Because you're only allowed to do 1 track at a time per wave on each sheet. Imagine if this was live. God damn it. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Sorry I was a minute late. I was having issues because I'm going to blame Xbox. Always blame Xbox. But we're here now. We're good to go. 7 tracks again. I've lost my mouse. There it is. We're starting off with 3 regular races. So we got 3 regular races to start us off. That is sort of more chilled out playlist races. Then we've got 2 rally races. Or it could be an off-road race, I guess. 2 rally / off-road races. Then an event race where we'll have to, do some pit stops and, well, a pit stop. Everybody does a pit stop and check that out. And then a themed circuit to finish. The themed circuit at the end being, holy hell, being the track from the thumbnail. Okay, this is definitely where I'm going to struggle in the neon when it's 0 top speed. Also the frame rate, this is a big frame rate difference to this morning. On when we did the PC stream this morning. I did say no top sports cars. Is that a regular Comet or a Comet SR? And I also saw, that's a Jugular, right? That's definitely one of the top sports cars. People clearly not following the rules. And, oh wow, he saved it.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Okay. Nice bit of peace and quiet in the neon. Or is it a Neo? Or is it the Nero? I don't know anymore. So yeah, like I said, starting off with some regular tracks, so they're not meant to be sort of high level event racing tracks, where you're being in or about lampposts and all that kind of stuff. Although, they can be used for that if they're good enough as well. They're just not primarily focused on that. And then we've got some event track. Well, we've got 1 event track later on to be a little bit more critical about when it comes to that kind of stuff. And we'll do a pit stop and everything. And then we've got a rally race and a themed track mixing it in there as well. The themed track, which is the final track that we're going to play, which is the track from the thumbnail, does look rather interesting. Looks pretty intriguing. I like this one though. It's nicely done. I have a question about that. Whether the... if you're in the wrong car, you can still keep racing, just don't finish. You don't have to just, you know, sit out the entire race. It's more like just don't take a position of somebody who chose the correct track, the correct car. Because that would be unfair. Yeah, this is very much a case of all by myself at the moment. I don't think the neon was the right choice though. I think I would have had more enjoyment in the Forza with the way that the track is. It's fun. It's nice, nice corners. Nicely created and smoothed sections and stuff like that. Yeah, the only thing that I was going to say was whether the wall on the right hand side on the uphill section is high enough, or whether if you put a wheel over it, you'll drop over it. I'll show you what I mean. Here. Can you... Yeah, I thought you could. Didn't look very high. I mean, maybe it's okay, but maybe a higher wall there would be better. Make more sense. I can speak on Baggins' behalf. The Forza is a good time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've played this track before. Maybe on one of the Patreon streams on Twitch. And I think I might have used a Forza then. Is this the thumbnail? No, the thumbnail track is our final track tonight. But yeah, nice track. Can't see me improving on this position. There's only so much you can do. The neon is generally better at the start of races like this. Where you can kind of get out of the mess with the acceleration, but because it's got no top speed and not that much in terms of cornering ability or braking ability, to be honest, all it has is acceleration. It struggles once everybody finds their feet and the field gets stretched out a little bit, unless the track particularly suits it. Cool, good track to start us off. Nice. Kyoto Man back with the 2 months over on Twitch. It's really hard to catch the stream from the other side of the planet, but I can compromise some sleep. Well, thank you. I mean, I was streaming this morning. I do my early morning Saturday streams for people around the other side of the planet on purpose, so that you guys have the ability to watch some streams. But thank you for watching. Thank you for the 2 months over on Twitch. And like I said, thank you, Sparksy, for becoming a member over here on YouTube. I hope you enjoy all of the... Okay, that's just obnoxious. I hope you enjoy all of the perks that you get for being a member, like early testing information and all that good stuff. If anyone wants to know more about that, just click the join button on the channel. A new membering indeed. We had a new member. Not right now, Specky. We're full up. 16 players. You were definitely in the wrong car, Vinable. You were more in the wrong car than the other two. Yep, 16. Ever since last week, I changed it to 16 players. I changed the Drag Kings track to 16 players, so the playlist is now 16 players. But I'll keep sending out invites as things go on. I guess we'll do 2 laps in supers. No top supercars, so Devastate or higher isn't allowed. Obviously, if you have one, if you don't have it, you can still race with whatever you've got. Just don't take a position away from someone who has the right cars. Not trying to be obnoxious. I was talking more about the horn that was obnoxious. So let me try and list off. We've got Krieger and Emrys, Wagner, Autark, RE7B, Thrax, S80, XA21, Zarusso, and Devastate. All of those are banned. The Nero is fine. I was just about to say the Nero is a classic, and then I realised how silly that is. Oh, well, no, it's not really. I mean, 2016 for the Nero, I think. Late 2016. But, man, time sure flies for the Nero to be considered, one of the older cars now. Ridiculous. Alright, I'll use the Osiris. Oh, I don't think I selected it. I was genuinely going to use it. Since I saw just randomly in the chat, it popped out and I thought, alright, I'll use the Osiris. And then I didn't actually confirm it before continuing. Never mind. Ezekiel Lawrence is about to pop up on the screen right here in a few seconds with a $2 super chat. Just a reminder that this is not a live broadcast. It is! Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. There it is. So another regular circuit. Hadder's heavy boy. Well, crashes, many crashes. This looks cool. Quite the creation. It was a 6-mile track as well, so these are going to be long laps. Major issues.
Such a huge boost from.
Major issues for major copyright on the outside of that crash. Meister Papala, thank you so much for the €5 super chat now. Is it a live broadcast? Is this going to be the whole birthday thing now? On YouTube, Twitch streams, everything, it's always happy birthday, and then YouTube streams, it's just going to be fully, is it live? Thank you so much for the super chat. The Vision has so much more grip with the downforce that it has.
Nyom.
Oh, oh. I don't know why I made that mistake. It's not as if I've never done that corner before. Thank you guys for the super chats. I'll catch up with it after the race. I'm going to struggle to keep track of all of them as I'm trying to race as well, as is always the case. So we got a long hill section, and then look at all this craziness. Pretty cool, entirely custom created section. Those high grip boys still around, the FMJ and the Vision. Jesus! The hell was that? Yeah, one of those a high grip car is definitely the one to have around here, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. You've always got to appreciate sort of, you know, completely custom created.
He gets such a huge boost from
sections like we've just seen, because, you know, so much goes into making them.
Nyom.
I don't know whether it necessarily needs like all of this hill circuit. Like, does it need to be this long?
He gets such a huge boost from
Because all I'm saying is most of the rest of the track is kind of just your normal hilly roads that you can see in lots of other tracks. Although they've had differences like this, I suppose. But yeah, good track again. Another good sort of. It was submitted, like I said, as a regular playlist race. Certainly can get some good racing on this. Serves that purpose well. I'm struggling in these long corners though against these high downforce, high traction cars. I guess that's different as well. Oh, Vision's gone off the side. Back into fifth. Struggling to keep it though in this Italy. When you've got cars that can just drive around the outside, you know you're having struggles. Like, I just can't turn as quick as these cars. Can't keep the same cornering speeds because I don't have the traction and grip.
Oh, what a scumbag!
No! Ah! Turn, you bitches, correct. It just wouldn't turn. Once I got into the white stuff, the grip was gone. Cool track. Rip top 5. I feel like I did so well to defend in my Italy GTB. I was bullied so much. Just couldn't hold on that final corner. All that hard dealage to the white stuff after being hit in the backside. I tried my best. Cool track. Like I said, if anyone's interested in getting these tracks, if you're on Xbox, because tracks aren't cross-platform, the links for them are down below in the description, in the order in which they are used as well. So this was our second track of the night. It's second in the list down below. ETR1 in second. That just shows how like traction oriented it was. Right, so let me just catch up. Craig with the £2 super chat. Any news on MCEC season 5? Will it be back soon? The latest news, which was, I think it was before I went away, I mentioned that it will be tentatively February 2020. So February it will be coming back. The final season of the MCEC.
Oh, what a scumbag!
If you don't know what that is, ruffy.com/MCEC. Have fun. And let's do sports classics. Any sports classic will do. Thank you, Craig, for the £2 super chat. Ezekiel Lawrence with the $5 super chat. Isn't this was your birthday stream? And tomorrow and next week and the week after? No, stop it. It's not my birthday. And Meister Papala with the €2 super chat as well. Almost forgot today's your birthday. Happy birthday. God damn it. And then FM Media with the $5.51 donation. Happy birthday, Bruffy. Glad to finally see a live broadcast. I'm glad you're here as well. I'm glad all of you are here watching live. Or if you're watching this as a video, watching as a video. If you do enjoy the live streams, feel free to come to the Twitch streams, bruffy.com/schedule for all of that. If you want to know how to join the crew and race with me, that can only happen on Twitch streams. We do close off the stream, close off the crew for these streams, only for permanent members. But bruffy.com/join gives you all the information for that. Basically, there's a lot of information on bruffy.com if you go looking for it. Or you just pay attention in the chat when people are posting these things, of course. It is not my birthday, though. And this is live. 11 Ears with the membership as well. 2 new members today. Thank you so much, 11 Ears, for becoming a member. Enjoy all the perks for being a member. And Racing Panda with the 2 Swiss francs super chat. Happy birthday, of course. White Utility Truck also with the 15 months over on Twitch. So glad I could make it to this pre-recorded live stream. Have a great time in America, Adam. You're way behind. God damn it. Yeah, they're only not live when it's a pre-recorded premiere, and I always say during the stream that I'm not even talking anymore. Forget it. In 1 month tomorrow,
He gets such a huge boost from... Ah!
it will actually be my birthday. The 10th of December. I've got 1 month left of my 20s. That'd be great. Okay, Zancudo track. Zancudo track with a difference. An entirely custom created section that goes out of Zancudo. Intriguing. I thought it seemed a bit long in terms of mileage for a Zancudo track. GT Classic's a really popular car, it seems. I don't know why, I've never been able to get the hang of it. I don't enjoy driving it anywhere near as much as the Turismo. Some good racing. It's fun to have some side-by-side action. No! No! I have to wait until they get back. I'm not driving as well as I did on the stream this morning, that's for sure. The schedule that says the pod. Oh, now I know what Phil was talking about earlier. Okay, I get it. The Google Calendar says we've got podcast gaming night action. Yeah, we don't. I need to delete that. Didn't think about that. Aratoth with the $5 donation. Thank you so much. I will read it after the stream. After the stream? No, that would be no good. After after the race. All donations will be read after the stream. That would be totally useless. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool having a bit of Zancudo and then custom created section. I don't know whether it feels a bit stretched too thin in the custom area. Like it could be maybe a little bit less extravagant and long for the custom section that would improve the bits that are there. And I'm not sure about. I'm never sure about the whole stunt road pieces with the metal barriers. But then it is just a regular racing circuit. It's not trying to be an event track or anything. So I can forgive it. It's a good bit of fun. Bit of Zancudo. and then a bit of stuff outside Zancudo too. It's cool. Doing well in that Sterling GT is Baggins. Considering it struggles so much with the top end speed. I should have been so much further up in this race. That one crash ruined it for me completely. No! Yuck! I was hoping I could make it through, but he squeezed. Probably should have backed out. Yeah, the driving on this stream hasn't been as good as this morning. Let's just put it that way. Aratorth with the $5 donation. Is this enough of a bribe for a random meme cars in the snow or mixed surface? Thanks for the great streams. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Random meme class is something that we have done before, but it probably needs to be revisited with all new cars and stuff. Yeah, right, to be fair, the track is stretched out because it was made as part of a challenge. We had to use inside the base and go under the bridge outside it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like the custom section, like the start and end of the custom bits are good, but there might like be a little bit too much twisties and stuff that's not necessary in the middle. I don't know. Try to give you space. Yeah, I shouldn't have even gone for that, to be honest, Baggins. It was never on. So those are our first 3 tracks for the night. Those are the 3 regular racing tracks. Next we've got rally / off-road tracks.
He gets such a huge boost from... Ah!
Should we do 3 lap? Yeah, let's do 3. Usual rally class for this one. And the next one, unless it's an off-road race. Or maybe we'll do Sports Classic Rally for the next one to just do something a bit different. So that's what? Omnis, Tropos, GB200, Sultan, Karuma, Sentinel Classic. I think those are your options. Comet Safari is always banned in rally races these days. I don't like it anymore. It's too OP. The Karuma is OP as well, but you got to be good enough to... If you're good enough to not roll it over the course of the lap, then over the course of the race, then you deserve the extra speed. Cars are not restricted on this. Last time I tested it anyway. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, it's always good if you're creating a rally or off-road race or something where the cars are meant to be restricted, like a rally race is meant to have the cars that I just listed, to actually restrict them in the creator and then tick the little box that says custom vehicles as well for that. It's nice that they added that, since for such a long time you could only restrict the stock versions of the cars. Scott Swanson with the $5 super chat. Hey mate, thanks for all the great YouTube content over the years. Still stoked over that random all win. Yeah, the last random all race. I hope you all saw it. What an incredible race that was. What an incredible end. Never experienced something quite like that in a random all before. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Aratoth, as well, for the kind words. Thank you all for the super chats and the members that we've got and the donations and things. And just the support in general for being here and watching and enjoying. That's about as far back as I'm willing to go. I'm happy to go to the back, but I'm not happy to go to the back behind crashes that have already happened. Soton's gonna have a rough time off-road. It's not quick. It's got the same off-road traction loss as most of the cars, including all the supercars and stuff like that. The Soton's no better off-road than any other supercar or sports car, unlike these other rally cars that have a lower off-road traction loss. So they're quicker off-road, relatively. Tropos. Sentinel Classic does have an off-road traction loss of 1 as well, but from what I can remember, it's quicker enough on the road bits to make it relatively balanced. Cool little rally circuit. Good layout, fun creation. Obviously propped well and all that kind of stuff, as we come to expect from tracks that are showcased on these streams. Good stuff. I like a good rally. Tricky on this corner though. I'll be aware of it. It's good to have a few technical areas in a rally race as well. I feel like when you just stick to off-road sections, you don't get much in the way of technical sections. It's mainly a lot of sort of sequential corners and things like that. Messed up big time there though, and then panic horned it. I don't see the point in having those destructible barriers. Wouldn't they just get over the road? Some of them had already been hit. Don't see what purpose they're serving. Apart from that, cool track. I hear fireworks outside. The purpose is to screw people over, really. I am evil if they go wide. Oh, okay. Well then, negative points for that. Remember, if you want to submit your own tracks to this series to potentially be showcased on these streams if they're good enough, all the information is on ruffy.com/verified. Read through all that and it explains everything. It's also linked in the description, that link. Oh, that was so close to hitting that inside barrier. Why did they choose to have fireworks right now? It's like, how many days after bonfire night? 4 days? I'll take that fourth. They're on discount now the holiday's over, maybe. But then don't people buy them for New Year and stuff, so why would they put them on discount now? It's yeah, the fireworks are all for your birthday. No. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful sight to behold. Oh, I was only 2/10 off the best lap as well. I'm happy with that. I feel like I don't do too badly in these races, considering I keep starting from the back. But I just wish I didn't make so many mistakes. Can you not, please? Oh my god. I closed the window. Yeah, that's a beautiful sight to behold. Well, there were 6 Omnis in the top 6 positions. No, invincible. There's no noticeable input delay, regardless, on console or PC. Now, if you go back to Xbox 360, like we did a few months ago, there was some serious input lag on the controller. Right, so this is going to be 2 laps. Let's do Sports Classics Rally because we just, might as well mix it up a little bit. So everybody wait at the start line. If you don't have a Silvestre or a retinue, stand on top of your car and let someone come and give you one. I would recommend off-roads over sports classics on here. But it was set to sports. Or the Sterling GT. Now we're going to do sports classics. It can either be Sterling GT, retinue, or Silvestre. Sterling GT might be a little bit quick if there's too many tarmac sections though. But yeah, Sticky Bomb will start. Let's not dilly dally. Let's all get swapped cars and get ready to go as soon as possible. Ideally within 30 seconds. I don't think I have a... No, I don't. No, I don't really like the Need for Speed games. They're too arcadey and stupid. Complaining about noise is a clear sign of advanced age. Well, I complain about the bloody kids making noise outside. I can complain about fireworks. I don't care that it's a sign of advanced age. They all need to shut up and let me live in peace. I'm nearly 30 now. Not having it. Damn those advanced age flags. Oh, I didn't mean to do... Sorry! I meant to just put it on the ground. Oh! Come on! He's just wasting time. I need a car again. Can I have a car, please? Please respawn. No, respawn in the other cart because then it gets rid of it. Okay, we've dilly-dallied. We've dilly-dallied. And now I'm in a Silvestre instead of a retinue. I didn't want that. Never mind. Alright, sticky bombs at some point after 140. Specky, this is your fault. We would have been already started by now. You didn't need to shoot me. I think I might have used the Silvestre in a race maybe once. So this is going to be interesting. I haven't used it for a long time. And it's a little bit slower than the retinue in, well, on-road or off-road situations, so this will be interesting being on the back foot for a change instead of I'm normally in the retinue. I don't feel like waiting for that one, by the way, because like, he came in at such a angle, dive bombing, that like I was already turning and driving into the corner. Oh, jump. So it's a rally race. And it was quite a long rally race. It was like 4 miles or something. But I like that we're going sort of around and incorporating the motocross track. God, you gotta be careful there. But it's obviously been, you know, modified and custom created sections to make it actually usable. It's a high speed rally track, to be fair. Off-road definitely would have worked on this, especially with the big jumps that we've got. It's always good to have a few jumps as well. It makes it a bit more fun, a bit more entertaining. Just like having a bit more of a technical section made the last rally track a bit more entertaining. No, don't get me wrong, I'm still glad that we did Sports Classics. I'm just saying off-roads would have worked too. That didn't go to plan. Oh, that also didn't go to plan for Equation. The Silvestre handles pretty nicely. I mean, it's not as nice as the Retinue, but... cool track. Quincy, it's James. R2X TJ is up in the lead in the Retinue, and I think he made a mistake towards the end of the last lap. But whoops! But he's just been able to drive away again. And just on cue, as you guys said in the chat, here comes the rain. Do we have the GTA weather command on YouTube as well? Or is it just Twitch and Discord? It's the random command that we have over on YouTube as well, right? I don't think the GTA weather command could fit on the character limit that there is on YouTube that Twitch doesn't have. Oh, he's gone way wide. Still in a fight. Hold on a second. The bot... What? Is Nightbot not here at all? Give him what for. This got interesting in the wet. This is going to make it even more slippery and slidey as I understeer into a tree. Sterling GT gets the advantage here. It's got so much more grip than the Retinue or the Silvestre. Doesn't have the top speed though. Please. Oh, thunder. Good battle over second. Yeah, cool track. And now let me give Nightbot what for. Second for life. Those second for life emotes, if you remember. There he is! He's slow, but he's here now. Nightbot has returned. Nightbot has finally decided to grace us with its presence. No, Scott. The ones that have a little bit of like tarmac in the middle of it, there was some on that track. Don't. But all others generally do. Thank you guys for the super chats and the new members and the donations, by the way. I appreciate it. So we've got 2 more tracks to do. No worries, Sam. 2 more tracks. This is an event track. So let's do... That's long. Let's do 2 laps. We're going to do muscle because we haven't done muscle yet. Any muscle is fine. But we're going to have to do pit stops. Now, I don't know where the pit lane is. But basically, everybody's going to have to do 1 pit stop during this race. If the pit lane is around the start-finish area, everyone's going to have to do the pit stop on the same the same lap. You're going to have to do it after when the first lap is ending, to not get an advantage. So you can take a pit stop at any point except on the very final lap if the pit lane is by the start finish line, because if it is, then you're going to be getting an advantage by being able to go through the pit lane and then not have to get back up to speed again if the finish line is there. But yeah, we've only got 2 laps, so everyone just do your best to find the pit lane, and ideally I would say take a pit stop as soon as you see the pit lane, maybe the first lap or something. Oh, we do have the GTA weather command. I thought we did. I thought Nightbot had it here. GTX is fine. Any muscle car is fine. pit is on the start-finish straight. Okay, so everybody's basically going to have to do the pit stop at the end of the first lap. Yeah, Nightbot on YouTube is quite late. He's always a bit lagging behind. You put the command in and then maybe 5 to 10 seconds later you'll actually get what you want. Yeah, the pit lane is basically on, so everybody's going to have to peel into the pits at the end of the first lap. So the pit lane's going to get crowded, but it'll be a good test of the pit lane. So this is our 6th track, and it's our only track in the list that was submitted as an event racing circuit. And that basically means that it is suitable for hosting high-level racing events on GTA. So that means there shouldn't be... Basically, a general rule is it can't have anything on the track that can affect the outcome of the race that isn't just the driver's skill. So lampposts being knocked over, for example, lampposts need to be covered on event tracks, because then someone in front of you could knock over a lamppost either by hitting into it or through lag, and it causes you to flip over and crash. That was through no fault of your own. So event tracks need to be well made enough to not have that happen. So let's see. Although at least it's in the right... Jesus. At least it's in the right area to do all of that. Not as if there's a lot. It's not as if it's a city circuit and there's a lot of lampposts around. Ooh. We've got chicanery on the bridge. You know what? I don't actually like that. I think that's the first thing I've seen that I don't like. I don't think it serves any purpose whatsoever. Since it's all full speed anyway, what's the point in having it? It's just, all it will do is cause crashes. It adds nothing. So pit lane, pit stop, everyone at the end of the first lap. It's on the left hand side as you get to the start finish straight. Hustler doing pretty well. I think that works well enough as a pit lane. Maybe one improvement could be to have a bit more of a actual entry lane going all the way around the outside of the last corner. So you like peel, not necessarily all the way around the outside, but you peel off to the left on the outside of the final corner, kind of like how it's set up on Ron Raceway, maybe. And yeah, those bumps could do with being covered over in the middle of on the right hand side going to the final corner. And I don't know whether that fence behind is knock overable, but if it is, that needs to be covered also. Apart from that and the useless chicanery, seems pretty decent. And yeah, the reason that we do pit lanes, that we go through the pit lane when we're testing these event tracks in the showcase, is because pit lanes and having pit stops in GTA racing events is part of what people like to do, and you've got to have a functioning proper pit lane if you want to have a track that's good enough to be an event track. So there's still a few areas of improvement for this that I would like to see. But in general, it ticks most of the boxes. I feel like there's prop usage wasted with the chicanery and those little signs like the U-turn sign and stuff like that. Props could be better spent elsewhere. Damn it. Stupid mistake to make. I'm not sure. The reason that I made that mistake is because I wasn't thinking, because I was thinking about the bump on the entry to that. Like, if you're gonna have a section that transitions into stunt road, surely you would just have it transition over that bump instead of, you know, having a bump and a big curb in the middle of the track on one half of the road and then have it be nice and smooth on the other half of the road. Yeah, these need to be covered really. The chicane on the bridge is covering the cones in the middle of the road, yes, but so what? Those cones don't really affect anything. And the bridge is so wide that what difference does it make? I did the exact same thing on the bump off the highway. Yeah. So there's still room for improvement, but that's why it's probably got scored a 4. 4 means it's good, you know, it works, but there's still areas of improvement that can be made. Obviously a 5 would be perfect. We've never had a track that's scored a 5 yet. And I don't think we ever will. It's impossible to get 10 people to all think that the track is scoring a 5 out of 5. But what was I going to say? Yeah, the reason that we're so nitpicky when it comes to stuff like that is that it's an event track. It's meant to be held to a higher standard from a sort of ability to host a high level event with 30 players perspective. When it comes to you know, regular playlist races or more chilled out stuff, you don't need to worry about it too much. Well, you still need to, you know, cover off the worst places, but anyway. Last track is a themed circuit, and it's our circuit from the thumbnail. 0.77 miles. 25 laps seems too many. What kind of... Can one of the testers tell me how I should be doing? What cars, what classes, how many laps for 6 minutes of a race and a fun time? June's recommended, okay. Everybody in a June. Slipstream on. So again, this is a themed circuit, so this was submitted as a themed circuit. Which means that there's a little bit more freedom in how you can do it and what you can do. But then also, you know, you've got to make sure you get the settings right to have the race do what it's meant to do and be able to live the theme that it's, you know, living up to or trying to be. So everybody in the June for this one. So this is a track from the thumbnail. It's called the Circus. It's basically a big oval from what I saw when I took the thumbnail. And like I said, if you... This was actually our highest rated track, by the way, this week. 4.63. Thought I'd save it to the end. If you do want to submit your own tracks and you haven't done it already, it's all open at brookby.com/verified. You can submit one regular circuit, either a regular playlist track or an event track, and then on the other sheet you can submit another type of track, like a themed track or an off-road rally track, something like that. Alright, so this is our final track for tonight, but then we have, you know, the one lap shootout on Drag Kings at the end of that as well. Let's see what this is like. 781 of you watching live. I think that's probably the highest we've ever had for one of these content creator streams. I've had higher on sort of the showcase streams for new DLCs every now and then when we get them. But that's very good. Thank you guys for all being here and watching. Hopefully you're enjoying. Like I always say, if you enjoy my streams, feel free to tune in on Twitch as well. I live stream there 3 times a week. River.com/schedule for all of that. So there's multiple different ways you can go. See, if I'd gone to the... Oh, he managed to get over it as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, this is fun. Give me that slip. I like how it's like perfectly even. Like there's no advantage to taking the jump at the top or going underneath. No, we're all on either side. Hello. No, I didn't get over! Bollocks! Oh, come on. Ah. Rip me. I thought I'd take the risk. Didn't work. Gonna have to use Slipstream to catch up. I don't think it's gonna work. You kind of need. I wonder if it's better having catch up on as well, just to make it even more ridiculous. Because the top two are out. I was in that top two when it was a top three. Didn't make it. Didn't make it! Everyone keeps going for the risk on their outside. You're better off just not bothering. Like, at all. Come on, give me the slip. Oh no, I think I'm just outside the range. I might get left behind here. Yeah, as always with these things, it's a shame that tracks aren't cross-platform. Got it. It's my slipstream. My slipstream. Slipstream fight. We hurt each other by doing that. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. My slipstream, stop it! Do you ever play PS4? I play all the platforms. Considering last week, just on YouTube, this stream was all about PS4. Review.com/schedule. At the bottom of the page, you'll see when I'm playing on each platform. Good, got rid of them. Give me the slip! Too far away. That's the top 5 there though, it's changed. I saw one of the top 2 from earlier on his side, so... too far away. I'm just off the back of it. Slipstream. And I'm saying give me the slip. I need them to start having some argy-bargy. Just can't get in that slipstream range. Oh, I'm getting caught up now as well because of it. I'm going to be fighting over keeping top 5 rather than gaining a position. Oh, there's 4th though. Just staying out of trouble. Come on, all of you just crash each other out. That'll do me. They're all so close. But they're getting the benefit of the slipstream, so they're all quicker than I am. Oh, there's some crashes though. I think one of them was a back marker. I'm just gaining positions by staying out of all the trouble. 2 laps to go. He's gone for the risky strategy on the right there, but it paid off. Feels like it's quicker to go underneath. Might just be me. I'm in no man's land. This is it. This is the end. Lonely, lonely third. I think I'm okay with it. They're all fighting over it. They're all fighting over the slipstream. they were the 2 leaders fighting over the slipstream of the back marker. Oh, I wonder what the time difference was there. It looked like they crossed over the line at exactly the same time. Wow, less than a tenth of a second in it. 9:14.048, 9:14.119. And then I was in my lonely third. I'll take that. It was a bit of a comeback, I guess. That was fun. That was good fun. I think you gotta have catch up on that though. If you're gonna have the dunes, you might as well go like crazy ridiculous and do the whole catch up slipstream thing, not just slipstream. I do have pets. I have 2 guinea pigs. Also 800 people watching. Thank you for watching. Kind of makes me wish that the stream was going on for longer. But we are all done with the 7 tracks for the showcase. And we've just got the final track to do, which is the usual my first ever created track from 2013. 1 lap shootout. Just for a bit of nonsense. This is limited to 16 players, this track, which is what I use to limit the playlist to 16 players. What should we do? Yeah, I don't think we've done that yet on one of these final races. That's a good suggestion. What is it? Muscle, isn't it? Everybody in the faction. It should be available because I updated all the stock vehicle list when I changed it to 16 players. Everybody in the stock faction. Regular old faction. Let's have some carnage. Do you know what? Since we broke 800 viewers, I'll put it to 2 laps. I'll be generous. No, seriously though, guys, thank you guys for all being here and watching. I do these YouTube streams 3 times every month, so it's the 1st, 2nd and 3rd Saturdays of the month. PS4, Xbox One, PC, in that order. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for all the support, whether it's on the videos or the streams. Like I said, if you enjoy these streams, feel free to check out my Twitch streams as well. Every Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday I stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow evening over on Twitch, doing all the same sort of stuff. And yeah, just thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. We even had 2 new members today. Thank you. We appreciate your entertainment. Oh, well, that's good. I'm happy about that. It's all I want, is to entertain and make good stuff. This is going to be a laugh. As the blimp always says in this final track, thanks for watching. Let's finish this off. Finable had it. People having issues already. We got catch-up and slipstream on this one. Oh my god, it's carnage. It's absolute carnage already. No! No! This isn't no rules, by the way, just because we're in factions with catch-up and slipstream. Oh, this broken ass car. Yeah, it's been a fun day of streaming. Oh my god. I haven't hit a major bump yet that's flipped me or anything so far. When you drive the faction, you just try to avoid them, I guess. Other people are having issues, though. Last lap. This was a mistake. Oh, we were alright. We got away with it. Coming for it. Oh! He clipped the curb! He clipped the curb and just went perpendicular to it. And then he had issues getting around the corner. That was a total panic horn from me, by the way. Oh, the faction. I think I got lucky that I didn't hit anything major there, to be honest. Like, that could have been so much worse. And then that overtake on Malice, I went to go to the inside. And it just goes straight perpendicular to the curb and shoots me off to the left. Thanks for all the GGs. What a unreal. Unreal. The faction is the original Italy GTO, yes. But the faction is significantly worse. Like, there's a, I don't know whether it's on the main channel or the second channel. I feel like it's the main channel, but there's a video in particular with the first time that we raced with the faction properly. We were with Tony as well, and oh my god, we were creased up because every single little bump, they literally flip. I got lucky there that I didn't have a bigger accident, but you can hit a bump or a curb, and it doesn't just, you know, like, it's worse than the Italy GTO. It just flips. It will just flip you randomly off. It is still broken after all these years. The custom version is fine. The custom version is completely fixed. And if you look at the lap times for the muscle cars, the custom version has the lap time that the regular faction would get if it could drive properly. Because they're actually exactly the same. But in the lap time testing, the regular faction is slower because it can't get around the track properly. So it's just broken. But that'll do us for today. Thank you guys, as I said, for being here. Thank you for watching. We'll be back this time next week on YouTube to go through 7 more tracks on PC. I'll be back tomorrow on Twitch, this time tomorrow, and there'll be, as always, a G-Fred video tomorrow as well. But yeah, that should be it for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. And thank you for everyone down below as well, the members and the chats and the donations and everybody over there for chatting, and all of you there for watching. See you either tomorrow or next week here on YouTube. Thank you guys. Bye bye.